corners.
It's spooky time.
I was about to. You said spooky. That song came into my head. It's like, no, resist the urge to sing.
There's no singing, please.
I know. Why do we live in such an authoritarian future or present? Why can't a song just be a song? Why can't we engage in...
Hey, look, I found your
joyful-
girlfriend.
Oh, no.
With its face.
That's where she went.
So what? Are you blind? Sort of.
So I think you went past it so quickly I didn't even notice what you were talking about, actually.
No, you'll see it.
That's how they spy.
Oh, and what do you mean, my girlfriend? By the way, bold of you to assume that I could get one.
Oh, no.
Watch your head.
That's what you get for releasing the prequels, George Lucas.
No, look, man, I was already married, and then I remarried. So I got game.
The Atari 2600 doesn't count.
I imagine like half of our audience is just gonna be confused, like, oh yeah, I get the reference, I get what they're talking about, and the other one's gonna be like, what the hell are they talking about? And we won't tell you. You'll just have to figure it out.
Shit. Those are clickers, by the way.
Mm.
They see by using sound.
Right?
It's nothing.
Yeah, sonar.
I hate them.
Let's search for supplies. Oh, that was intense.
You said it.
I am the fungicide.
Here, patch yourself up.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, after the stream, I think I'm gonna show you some videos just about what I was talking about throughout the stream.
Well, you can send them to me, but after the stream, I gotta go watch Godzilla.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Gotta watch the lizard before he fights the monkey.
But he ain't no monk. Eating ape.
No, he's monkey.
You neat man.
Look. Yeesh.
I have to say, and I'll get into it more
Give me up
tomorrow
there.
night, of
Check it
course. I really love
see if there's a way
King
through.
Kong.
I really like it too. I'm not gonna say love because, granted, I can appreciate, of course, what it did for the film industry, and it's fantastic for what it was, and back then it was probably very thrilling. I, of course, look at it from a technical perspective now, just seeing where it improved. It's like, I love the fact that this was made, and I like how it inspired future filmmakers.
Come on, Biggs, go.
Yeah, for sure.
It's an important movie.
And like when I say loved, like I loved it for what it is. But if I had to pick one of the versions of King Kong to just go on and watch, I would watch the Peter Jackson version.
Oh, same. Yeah. Peter Jackson it's basically the old film but with a new slab of paint and with a few more details to kind of really flesh it out.
Yeah.
It's clear that he has a lot of reverence for the original one.
Yep.
Not so much the other ones though. Man, there are more Godzilla. I mean, yeah, well, as well as that, but there's a lot more King Kong movies than I realized at first. Like I knew about the King Kong, reboot that was done in I think what was it, the 70s,
Yeah.
and I also knew about Son of Kong, but I didn't know about quite a few of the other ones. King Kong Lives and stuff like that. It actually surprised me about how many more there were.
Yeah, I have no interest in a sequel to any of those.
Over there.
Or to any of the. I have no interest in a sequel to that movie.
I think that's
Yeah, it's
Ellie, you okay?
Son of Kong was okay, at least from what I've seen of it. But it doesn't. I don't think the story's justifying enough. It's like, oh yeah, here's a success of King Kong. Well, here's a sequel to that.
Come on.
But I do like other stories with King Kong. Like Kong Skull Island is so good because it takes that character just to something different.
Stairwell's blocked.
I haven't seen it.
Should we
I
go
want
back
to.
up?
You really should before the new one.
Crazy.
Yeah. Well, if I even want
Just
to.
don't look down.
Granted, I hear good things about it because it knows what it is and it delivers on what it's supposed to do. That is what I have heard.
Dude, King Kong eats an octopus. Like, what more?
That is pretty good, but honestly, I feel like I got my fill with like King Kong fighting T-Rexes. That for me was like peak.
Okay. We gotta wait for
You gotta watch the new one.
Probably should. I'll get into it. But yeah, Godzilla is definitely a more interesting thing for me. Like King Kong is pretty focused. Godzilla is. I'll say this from a stylistic point of view, Godzilla, the original Gojira, compared to like the rest of the films, it's.
Here we go, boys. Revolver.
Ooh. Neat.
Yeah, I know, game.
But yeah, the Godzilla, the original one, as compared to its sequels, it's a huge departure.
What is happening?
What are you doing?
I'm pushing the button to swap weapons and it's not
Check it out.
like registering.
Stay with the girl.
Did they force you to switch from that to the revolver?
Yeah.
I hate it when games do that. Just
I don't even know who saw me that time.
maybe they saw you through the crack through the wall, I guess, or maybe
No,
a
something
wall.
came up behind me or something. Because I was getting attacked before.
How long can you stay in that extra sensory mode?
I don't think it has a limit on this difficulty.
Oh, make sure you get the revolver ammo.
Yeah, I did.
You keep forgetting that, man.
I know, right?
Okay, so we can count 4 on the other side.
Do not turn around. Do not turn the fuck around. God damn it! What?
If that other one seems to kind of wander around alone, maybe get that one, drag him back a little bit behind the wall, and then get him before you get the guy with the helmet.
Clicker was on me so fucking fast. Alright, let's try.
Revolver. Oh, really? That's weird. Hmm. Alright, so that guy will appear from that area. Excellent. Just like down one at a time.
Still 2 more runners and a clicker.
So the clicker is the more or less stationary one.
For now, yes, but in later sections they will move around.
What happens if you brick the runners? Do they go
It
down?
just stuns them temporarily.
Okay. Can you brick a clicker?
Same thing, it just stuns them and then alerts them.
How long does stun go on for?
Not very long. Got you, son of a bitch.
Nice. There, you get the last one already. You can get him from this point on. Well done. This takes patience, that's all.
That's the most difficult I've ever. That's the most trouble I've ever had with this thing.
Well, this is the initiation. From here on out, just remember the lessons you've learned. But that's how game design works sometimes. Is that you get over that learning curve, and from there things aren't necessarily easier. It's just you have adapted.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Another revolver bullet.
How realistic would you say the flashlight effects are here?
The effects? I think they look pretty good.
Yeah, it's weird to think about because, I mean, we have seen over the years so many games with flashlights, and quite a lot of them in the early 2000s do them so wrong. Yeah. It's weird. It's like I feel like the older I've gotten, the more and more I appreciate the little things.
Yeah, for sure.
See?
Well, and the little things is what
Doing all right?
one of the strengths of this game. Because anything that it does ask you to just give to it, are small enough that it's like, yeah, I'll give that to you.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yep.
Down we go.
Just a good all-around
Let's get
game.
to it. Watch your back.
It's like it's simple enough for like new players to get into it, but seasoned players can appreciate what it's doing and understand, based on prior experience with other games. Best game.
After we
0 out of 10.
we can take it easy for a little while.
Fuck you, you hack.
Take it easy.
Hey, you're the one always going on about laying low.
And you always brush me off. I believe it when I see it.
I see it.
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking lag.
I mean, sometimes there's a grip that happens. Sometimes, once again, hyper focus. But there's also an issue of, oh yeah, the environment looks so realistic. Things kind of blend together.
Through here.
Yeah.
That are just subjects bad at video games.
I mean,
Tess,
a little bit.
down here.
I mean, aren't we all though?
Look at his sleeve. Firefly.
Yep. These
Finally.
guys aren't doing well in or out of the city.
How long is the original Godzilla? Like an hour and a half?
Yeah, around. Let me look it up again. The thing is for free on Internet Archive.
What is?
God, we're almost out.
The original Godzilla.
Plus on HBO
Okay, Joel,
Max.
you take point. I'll watch the rear. Ellie,
No, I
no
mean,
matter
if
what,
you want to
stay
look at
right
it
on his
that way.
heels. Sure. You stay sharp.
Yeah, it's like an hour 36.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I think it's still unrated.
That didn't surprise me.
I mean, it was before that, you know.
I'm pretty sure the original Night of the Living Dead is also unrated.
But check out the original movie monster unrated experience
Scary.
in all its extreme terror.
Cool, that's the safe combo. One of my proudest moments playing this game on Survivor. I got through this without getting detected.
Nice. That moment you forget you need a shiv.
Pretty much.
It's like, I'm gonna sneak up to him, then I'm gonna quickly make that knife.
It's good to have you around.
No, wait. Okay, that's the exit.
It's almost like they're stationed there to stand guard.
Yeah. There's a safe around here somewhere we can get goodies. And I want it.
But is it safe?
Shit.
As a paladin. One thing that probably could take me out of the experience of playing this game is seeing how much the NPCs will just not break the rules that you have to follow while being stealthy. Yeah, being stealthy.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm grateful for it because
Oh yeah, it definitely needs to be there. I definitely understand why, from a gameplay perspective. Because if they had to follow the same rules, it would probably be one of the most frustrating experiences.
Yeah.
I mean, but I understand it. I can't say that it's a nitpick though.
I don't think you're wrong. It just doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Or maybe I could probably just not pay attention to it and just focus on my own character's performance.
Well, because especially in like moments in like this, I'm not paying attention to Ellie and Tess.
Yeah. And good thing you don't. It's like a God of War kind of thing. By which I mean the most recent God of War, not God of War Classic.
You got something to say against Boy?
Oh no, I got something to say for Boy. No, here's what I will say against that game. Why in the world is it just called God of War? Can you can we just freaking stop just like taking old names and not, putting something to
I can
distinguish
tell you
them?
exactly why it's called God of War.
I know why it's called that, but it could be called God of War, like, colon something. Distinguish it, please, so I don't have to distinguish by the publishing year.
I just call it God of War PS4.
Yeah, but that sounds clunky.
So does
It's not-
God of War 2018.
Yeah. What's your point?
What's your point?
My point is that you could have something like a subtitle that contributes to trying to describe the story, as opposed to trying to say the publishing year or, the console that it's on. It's like you have to like reference the technical aspect of the game, rather than trying to have a title be, acknowledging the story and how it's different from the original.
I don't mind it.
Plus, it's freaking confusing. Maybe not so much to us right now, but it would definitely be in, like, the future.
I guess. I don't know.
It's like, hey, I want to play God of War. Oh, cool. Wait, which one? God of War. And they're they're young. They don't always look at the publishing year or like the console name.
Yeah, try and tell someone you want to watch Halloween.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Ellie,
it's
you
like-
gotta go up the ladder.
It's like, hey, we're going to like rename. We're going to reboot Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Oh, what are we going to call it? Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
I will fight you on that one. Because the original is Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
Okay, fair enough on that. But you also,
Holy shit.
yeah,
We actually made it.
I still don't find it
Everyone
very
okay?
creative. It's like a cop out
Let's
just
move.
for marketing.
Wait, Call of Duty not being
You guys are really good
creative?
at this stuff.
Yeah, I know.
What?
It's called.
Hey, I'll stop criticizing for them when they start improving.
I just gave up on that whole franchise.
It's where we go.
Well, I've
Tess.
heard it's having a resurgence because it's actually
Capitol buildings in this
it actually
direction.
examined itself pretty well, and it it gave itself a fresh start
How do we get up over this
gameplay
truck?
wise.
It's also just not my thing, to
Let's
be
see what we
fair.
can find.